My loving greetings, Vanakkam, Namaste, Prem, Namaskar to one and all of you. Welcome to the Monday Sadhana, and I invite you to join me in another amazing journey. So to begin, let's do the warm chant. Sit comfortably with your spine upright in a very serene state, in a divine posture, sacred posture. Close your eyes. We'll take a deep breath in, and with the outward breath, we chant Om. And we will do this jointly 5 times. Let's begin. Stop your chant and gently open your eyes. Once again, welcome to the Sadhana program. We will begin with some wisdom. His Holiness Brahma Sri Sivasubramani Guru Swamigal, the founder and ecclesiastical head of the Sevasatana Sangam of South Africa, practiced and taught a very powerful breathing technique, which is the alternate nostril breathing. It is also called Anulom Vilom Pranayama. So he was so good in the practice of pranayama, so profound, so deep in his practice, that he was able to remain buried alive for more than 1 hour, which actually baffled the medical world. Conventionally, according to medical science, if the brain is deprived of oxygen for a maximum of 3 minutes, the brain cells start dying. But here was the master remaining buried, completely covered in sand, and remained for 1 hour. So you can understand the power of pranayama and the master's intensity of his inner spirituality. So we are going to now do this sacred pranayama practice. We need to understand breath is life, and when breath stops, so too does life. Therefore, it is so important to control the breath and the breathing. Pranayama simply means to control your prana, your energy, through control of the breath. Anulom Vilom Pranayama is alternate nostril breathing. Its purpose is to stimulate the nadis or energy channels that run through the body like electrical wires. Anulom Vilom Pranayama, when we understand it, the right side of the brain controls the left side of the body, and the left side of the brain controls the right side of the body. The right brain is creative and artistic, whereas the left brain is intellectual, analytical, and mathematical. By nature, we are dominant on one side. So, with the practice of Anulom Vilom Kriya Pranayamam, it cleanses the mind and stimulates the right and the left nadis so that they become balanced. The technique is best practiced in the morning, preferably before the sun rises and before meditation or asana practice. It is performed with a breathing sequence of 1:4:2, and it starts on the left and ends in the left. So what do I mean by 1:4:2? For every one unit you count in, if we are mentally counting 1 to 4, and we count 1 to 4, then we have to hold our breath 4 times the inward breath. That will be 16. And when we're breathing out, we breathe out to the count of 8. So 4 in, 16 holding the breath, 8 out. And we start off by breathing in through the left nostril. And you do so by using your thumb to press against the right nostril, and you start breathing in through your left. And you use these 2 fingers to block the left nostril. So your index finger and the middle finger gets closed in, like this. So in this practice today, we are not going to hold our breath to the count of 16, because for learners and people who are starting to do pranayama, it is quite challenging to hold the breath for so long. So what we can do is we breathe in to the count of 4, hold the breath to the count of 4, and breathe out to the count of 8. And let's do that, and from there we can keep building on in terms of the ratio with which we breathe in, hold the breath, and breathe out. So use your thumb to compress your right nostril and breathe in, hold your breath, and breathe out. We shall all do it about 5 times, right? And then you can stop. When you are finished, you can gently open your eyes. We now move on to the chakras, which are the spinning discs of energy, which are subtle in nature. Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddhi Chakra, Agnya Chakra, Sahasara Chakra. So we go into the crown chakra, which has 1,000 petals. And the color is violet and white. The element that the crown chakra is associated with is pure spirit and is not associated with any element like the other chakras. And the sense, it gives you a sense of your divinity. And the sound or the mantra is Vogam Satyam Vom. Vogam Satyam Vom. Here the Kundalini Shakti merges with the Supreme Shiva and enlightenment follows. So the Kundalini Shakti, which is actually in the Muladhara chakra, in the base, in the perennial region, depending upon the intensity of your sadhana, it manages to weave its way through, maneuver its way through, and ultimately reach a Sahasara Chakra. But if you don't do sadhana, or you do very weak sadhana, then the Kundalini Shakti won't reach there. So all your powerful sadhana that you do will enable the Kundalini Shakti to gravitate right through upwards till it merges with the Shiva in the top of the head in the Sahasara Chakra. And that makes you a Siddha. It gives you enlightenment. And you move into this beautiful space. So Sahasara Chakra is located on top of the head and is also known as the crown chakra. It is the final of the 7 chakras. It creates a strong connection between you and the Supreme Self. The awakening of the crown chakra means a universal flow of energy and spiritual enlightenment. The chakra is all about spiritual connection and transformation. It lifts and inspires you, connecting you to your divine. This chakra also gives you a sense of your divinity, the awareness that you are a soul in a human body. The additional symptoms of the opening of the Sahasara Chakra includes sometimes mild headaches and a sense of dizziness, especially when the chakra is fully open. For newcomers, you'll feel that sense of dizziness and slight headaches. You may experience a change in thought patterns and a disconnection from the physical body and the earthly mundane matters or the worldly matters. So when you look at yourself, you'll suddenly discover you're moving away from your oneness with the worldly matters, the mundane matters, and you're disconnecting from your body, and you're moving more closer and closer to an experience with your divine. You won't worry about your body and even the world. That would not be your primary focus. You'll connect with your inner self and the divine most of the time. The Sahasara Chakra is located at the top of the head, and it is here that Lord Shiva actually resides. Therefore, to activate this chakra, you have to be quiet and in silence. And you have to chant the mantra. And you can meditate. By doing all this, you will start activating the Sahasara Chakra. You can expand your mind with divine wisdom by reading and listening to illuminating stories, illuminating messages. What blocks the crown chakra? Stress, tension, anxiety, anguish, emotional upset, illness, conflict, inner struggle. All these things affect your Sahasara Chakra and causes blockage in the Sahasara Chakra. So how do you really know that your Sahasara Chakra is blocked? You may experience one, confusion, a lack of connection to the divine, overwhelming inner struggle and inner conflict, poor mental functioning, and you struggle to focus. All of the 7 chakras are interconnected, and when one chakra experiences a blockage or imbalance, it affects all other chakras. The disruption of energy can cause body, mind, and the spirit to suffer. So how do I unblock the crown chakra? Engage in asanas while connecting to the breath. This helps to release the stress and the tension. Sit in lotus position and do conscious meditative breathing. This will quieten the mind and open up the Sahasara Chakra. So let us now move into a state of contemplation. Sit comfortably in a sacred manner, in a sacred posture. Gently close your eyes and contemplate on yourself. Do you feel a strong connection and a state of oneness with your divine? Do you experience the white light in meditation? Do you worry about your body and worry about the worldly life? Do you experience confusion and an inability to focus? Do you feel a paradigm shift from world consciousness to divine consciousness? Do you feel changes in thought patterns? So move into contemplation about yourself in respect of all the statements and questions that I posed just now. let us now chant Ogum Satyam Om with our outward breath. So remain in the eyes closed in the sacred manner as we do this sacred chant. Ogum Satyam Om. 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 Kundalini Aroganam. Kundalini Aroganam. Kundalini Aroganam. Kundalini Aroganam. Kundalini Aroganam. Continue to remain in silence and in stillness as we move into a state of meditation. Continue to sit with your spine upright so that your chakras remain in alignment. Breathe with slow, long breaths through your nostrils to center yourselves into a state of relaxation. Now breathe in, raising your hands up and taking in all the energy of the universe into yourself. And as you breathe out, lower your hands and let go of all your negativity, stress, tension, anxiety, and push it out into the bosom of Mother Earth. Continue to do this. As you breathe in, raising your hands up and taking in the energy of the universe into yourself. And as you breathe out, lower your hands and let go of all your negativity, stress, tension, anxiety, anguish, and push it out into the bosom of Mother Earth. And continue this process for a few times. Now breathe normally. Visualize a bright, beautiful and brilliant flame or light at the space between your eyebrows. This is the seat of consciousness. This flame or light is the Shakti, the manifestation of the Supreme Reality, Sivaperuman. Feel and experience the energy and the vibrations of this light. As you are watching and experiencing this flame, feeling its energy and experiencing a oneness with this flame, chant the mantra Ha-Hum with your outward breath. We will all do it together and we will do it 5 times. Breathe in. Continue watching the flame in the space between your eyebrows. Experience the energy of the flame and chant Aham. 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 As you are completely immersed in this flame, completely remain with your eyes closed and say to yourself in a soft tone, I am deathless consciousness. And you can say this 5 times. I am deathless consciousness. 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 And now say to yourself in a soft tone 5 times, I am eternal consciousness. 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 And now say to yourself in a soft tone, I am pure awareness 5 times. I am pure awareness. 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 And you now Say to yourself in a soft tone, I am limitlessness 5 times. I am limitlessness. 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 It is your divinity in the form of this beautiful effulgence that is illuminating your inner world and beautifying your outer world. Immerse yourself in this inner effulgence, and your life will elevate itself to resonate at a high level of consciousness. Continue to feel the energy and the vibrations of this light as you immerse in this flame. It becomes an integral part of your inner world. I will chant Arutperum Jyoti, the all-compassionate light, while you immerse with this light in the center of your eyebrows and in your inner world. Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Tane Perum Karune, Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Tane Perum Karune, Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Tane Perum Karune, Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Tane Perum Karune, Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Tane Perum Karune, Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Tane Perum Karune, Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Tane Perum Karune, Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Tane Perum Karune, Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Arutperum Jyoti, Tane Perum Karune, Arutperum Jyoti. Slowly come back to your body. Become aware of your mind. Listen to your breathing as you become grounded. Take a deep breath in to become completely grounded. Bring your palms together in front of your heart and give thanks and gratitude to God. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Thank you very much to all of you who have connected. I trust that will experience some amazing outcomes in your spiritual sadhana practice. I want to impress upon you that I'm actually leaving to China this evening, and I'll be away for 2 months. And I'm not sure whether I will be able to do the sadhana programs for the next 2 months from China. However, with the assistance of my son, I may be able to do so. But please connect with the YouTube channel of Swami Sivayogananda. Even if I don't come up with new videos, you'll definitely be able to raise your level of consciousness by watching other videos. But I will try and continue the sadhana from overseas. So till we meet again online, God bless you, God be with you. Nandri Vanakkam.